It's ketchup packets.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, YouTube.
I'm Sean,
I'm Nate.
and today we are going to watch the second episode of The Expanse, Outer Space. What do you think, Nate?
Like outer space.
We released the first episode of this after watching it a few times, and just most recently watched it just now, just coming off of that. So we're back for episode 2 right away. So what's our quick recap for the first episode?
Dystopian future. We have some like ice shippers from the belt, the asteroid belt, moving ice into the inner. No.
No, I think the ice guys were out by Saturn, maybe?
Yeah, moving stuff into the inner planets, right? And they find a distress signal, and it ends up being a trap, and most of their crew gets blown up.
Right, the Canterbury got blown up, and just this shuttle of guys and a gal. One woman? How many women? 2? Just one.
Just one, I think. We just watched this a couple
Right,
minutes
yeah,
ago.
we really should know. But also, I'm realizing too, that woman knows that Jim is the one who told about the distress signal. That's my prediction for this episode is that's going to come up. She is going to tell the other people on their shuttle this is all his fault. And that's going to create drama and tension.
Yes.
So that was one storyline. What are the other ones we have?
We have a guy being tortured by hanging him up on hooks, kind of.
I like that you say that's that guy's storyline. You know?
Yeah. And
Not the lady
being
tortured.
interrogated,
Yeah.
but obviously he's in kind of a an extra legal situation, seemingly, and we're not really sure what's going on with that yet. But there's I think she seems like a diplomat or something like that, who's kind of asking him questions.
She's a grandma.
She's a grandma as well. But she's also
She said he was a belter terrorist. You know, that they want to hurt Earth.
and then we have the grizzled cop story,
Yes.
trying to keep things all cool and chill, but then kind of loses his chill and ends up throwing a guy who was bribing him into an airlock because he didn't change the air filters and they went bad. So he's having kind of a change of heart from being like it's just corrupt around here, that's just how it is, into well, maybe it doesn't have to be so corrupt.
Yeah, his new rookie partner is making him see things with fresh eyes again. He's being like, it can't be this way. Gotta change it.
This is bad.
Exactly. Right. So yeah, let's. All right. So I made my prediction. What's your prediction?
This is a hard one to predict because the first episode was just kind of like a lot of world building and not a whole lot of story building yet. But I have a feeling that we're going to get a little bit more information about the Belter terrorism, what exactly is going on, and how they're terrorizing. Where's the main base? I can't remember where the main
Which
Citadel area is where.
Oh, like where Tom Jane is? That's Ceres Station. So
Yeah.
that's in the asteroid belt. Yeah, that's on Ceres. That pesky huge asteroid.
So
And are we going to find out more about the Martian terrorists? Or not terrorists, I guess, but the Martians that blew up the Canterbury?
I don't know about this episode. Maybe a little bit.
They might remain a mystery, you know?
Yeah, I sort of think so. I
till
feel
later.
like we're going to get a little bit more internal drama with the crew that was on the shuttle first.
Sure. Well, I'm excited to watch it. I didn't think, without further ado, we should jump
Yeah,
in.
let's jump in.
All right.
Season 2, or episode 2 of The Expanse. Season 1, episode 2
It'd
of The
be
Expanse.
weird to go right to season 2. We're gonna do all right. Episode 2.
It's a crucial part of the formula. Neutralizes acidity, adds body.
Here we go.
Balances pH.
Hey, what's your name?
Ade. Jim,
Flashback.
there's something you should know.
Nightmare.
Haas. Haas!
Is Haas just a nickname for him, or is that actually part of his name?
Pretty bad.
I don't know.
Right, sweetheart.
Last name, maybe?
Is that the scopuli?
Yeah. Oh. It's making me nauseous just looking at it.
Oh, the G's from spinning. How do they not just die?
This is all bad.
Yeah. I feel like this is a moment where you evaluate how your life has come to this place.
What is wrong with you? I gave an order!
You think rank matters now?
Get up. I'll do it myself.
Get up! Hey, whoa, whoa! Let's just take a deep breath here, people. All of you.
Emotions are running high.
Yeah.
So Amos there. Alex was the other pilot. Jim, the captain. Trying to get names down.
Yeah. There's a lot less of them now.
Yeah. No full-length intro this time.
Mm-hmm.
Water ration exceeded.
This is where he lives and he doesn't have this kind of thing down yet.
They're trying to thirst us out.
Who's that?
Earth, Mars. The water shipment's not late. Go back. They're holding it back.
Oh, so he should have more.
Pretty
That's
sure
what it
about
is.
that.
Oh.
He's used to having more.
Quantum means life. One shipment late, you got protests. 2 shipments late, you got dead people in the street. And it's gonna get worse. Mark my words.
Wonder if at some point in our lives we're just gonna have to get used to drones just kind of flying around in the city, surveilling everything.
I think as of now, there are still aviation laws that make that tricky.
Yeah.
But they'll probably update and change those as time continues.
It's the future equivalent of slipping a credit card in to a lock to unlock it.
I suppose, yeah. Because you couldn't just create a system that had no such mechanism. You know?
Yeah.
You always had to be able to open a door you're not supposed to have access to.
Father, Fort Hot Coffee in the parking lot. Father, Fort Hot Coffee in the parking lot.
Home. I'm home.
Replay my last message.
My last messages.
I've tried to give you the best of all worlds. And you
Oh, shit.
choose to live like some filthy
Oh,
hand
yeah.
among the riffraff of the solar system.
Tell me you know what he's from.
I can't remember, but I know his face.
He goes by many names on the show he's on.
I want to guess, but I don't want to be wrong.
Show me my
Show
replies.
me my reply.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe what you hate about me the most is that I remind you of yourself.
Is that Peter Serafinowicz? No. It's not him. It's a different guy.
The Secretary General has publicly disavowed gravity torture. If you want to talk to that belter, you put him in the tank.
I'm just a citizen of the belt. I work for the future of my people as you do for yours.
Then for the future of both our people, I need to know how you got your hands on restricted stealth technology that could destroy the balance in the system.
You mean the balance between Earth and Mars? Then why waste your time on a meaningless courier like myself?
You're too modest, child. Someone entrusted you to transport pieces of the Holy Grail. The question is, who?
What is the Holy Grail?
We've got a dead radio and about 4 hours of oxygen left.
Alex, how much burn do we have?
I could get us maybe a third of the way to Ganymede Station, maybe. Or get us right to the edge of the shipping lanes, and then we'd have to pray someone tripped over us.
It won't happen.
The airlock's done. The outer door's gone.
And we'll have to vent the ship.
You out of your tree?
We'll lose all oxygen in the cabin.
Everything depends on fixing that radio. We're wasting time.
There you go. Calling shots again.
We're safe right now. We open those doors, we're done. The ship could crack apart. I'm telling you, we can't if we open those doors, please just listen to me. Listen to me. If we go out there, we're gonna die.
This guy's freaking out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a situation to freak out in, I would say.
Yeah.
But staying calm will keep them alive, maybe.
Okay. Now we're gonna go outside. We're gonna fix the antenna. And we're gonna make some noise and get rescued. Okay?
So do they all have to put suits on inside first?
I would assume so. It's the only way.
Well, it's about time. Expected you an hour ago.
Did you spill some water?
My guess is the Griegus are stealing water again. Some Belters clearly don't respect the green space's role in recycling the air and the water. Not to mention the embarrassment it causes the governor.
You seem sure it was Belters. Maybe if everyone in Ceres had this view, they'd respect it more.
I think you're gonna run
yeah.
into some trouble talking like that to the people with flags in their office.
There. Now you can make your own view.
With a cactus.
Just think like a cactus.
Oh, shit!
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
Do you have another wrench?
This situation makes me feel claustrophobic.
Having to be sealed up inside the suit, inside the little tin can in the gigantic space. It's like claustrophobia on agoraphobia. It's the worst situation imaginable.
Doing as good as do on a morning.
And Alex is singing.
Yep. Gotta sing so you don't scream.
Positive attitude guy.
Alex, what are you doing?
I'm bringing her home, honey pie. One more tour and we'll be together. Just one trip to Ganymede, sweetheart. Oh, don't be like that, sugar. I said I'm coming home.
Is he delirious or something?
Yeah, it looks like he's not.
He's hypoxic. Oh, shit. His breather's crapping out.
Damn it, how long can he hold on?
Oh, shit. We're losing him. We're coming back in. What do you want me to do? There's no spare.
Shed, you're a medic. Act like one.
Okay, hold on, buddy. Listen, I'm hooking our breathers up, okay? So we can share air. So you can breathe off mine, okay?
Shed, what's happening?
We're really gonna lose another person?
Hold on, buddy.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
He just pierced his own breathing tube, too.
Yeah. If you screw that up, you're both just gonna suffocate. Alright, that's teamwork.
We're buddy breathing. How's Alex doing?
He's hanging in there.
What does that mean? Hey guys, we're running out of air. We're running out of air.
I'll carry on.
Oh, piece of shit!
That did it? No, that one? The kicking's gonna do it. Here we go.
Hey!
Connection.
here now.
Oh. And they gotta daisy chain all their breathing systems together.
Yeah. What if they have any spare oxygen?
Still pressurizing.
No way, really?
Wow. And then there were 4.
He sacrificed himself to save Alex? Oh, he's back! There's our guy.
You saved my hide, partner. You crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah, no problem.
So the antenna's fixed, but they still need someone to decide to come save them.
Yeah.
I need him sent to Luna for deeper interrogation.
The team here go another round, they'll break him.
He's
Two
familiar, but I
heartbeats
can't
away from
remember
running
from
the
what.
government on this planet. Yet you're accountable to no one. How does that happen?
This boy isn't some hapless smuggler. I believe the OPA may be trying to obtain stealth weapons.
Everything is not an OPA plot, and
I want every Martian weapons facility under a microscope.
they are.
Or under a
Your
telescope.
Belter will like gravity on Luna better.
That's the only thing I like. I'm afraid for him.
Heaven help your enemies, Christian.
The Cold War is over. This is something new.
That lady's all about really heavy earrings.
Yep. To show off Earth's fancy gravity.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're probably
She's
right.
representing.
Yeah.
So we just blew an hour of air for a radio that doesn't even work?
If it has a battery, a power pack, any charge capability, it goes into a pile.
Yeah, I think Naomi is the captain. Yep.
If someone hears our SOS, they're gonna think we're pirates.
Well, we're just gonna have to pray there's another caring soul out there like Ade.
Ade? She's why we're in this shit right now. If she hadn't gone and logged that stupid distress call,
Hey.
I said,
You don't know what you're talking about. You want to keep your teeth in your mouth.
We're wasting air. You want to unburden your soul. Do it on your own time. On the remotest chance we get out of this alive. We have enough problems right now.
Those look like Ghostbusters ghost traps, don't they?
Yeah.
Nice tat. Boss let you wear your colors like that out in the open? Boss has one just like it. Look at here.
You.
Sensor box should be to your right.
What the hell was that he just ate?
Amateurs.
That's some kind of fungus.
You gotta admire the stones for hitting the mark.
Even water like these today. Belteroda gonna want it.
Star Helix, don't move!
Hey!
Come on, kid.
Oh no!
Everything you got? Hey, do not work, cop! Hey, whoa, whoa! What are you punks doing stealing up tunnel water? Free sample. Okay, man. Schooling me on gangsters, K?
Yeah. Dirtbag school's in session. Listen, you can pick all the pockets you want. Roll drunks. But when you mess, with the water. That's when you're going down. Stay away from Ta'Aqua! Tell all your friends!
I did not see that coming.
Yeah? Like this. You see that coming?
Is that a gesture?
It seemed like a middle finger. Or maybe some sort of future middle finger.
There's been an incident on the shuttle to Luna.
Go on.
The prisoner, Heike Sabon, took his own life by avoiding the high-gravity injections from his crash couch. It appears he broke free of his restraints during the critical phase of the ascent when he knew the guards would be receiving their own injections.
That ship that attacked the camp wasn't tucked behind an
Angus.
asteroid. It was hiding in plain
We
sight.
hear you.
It's a stealth ship.
Why would they nuke a civilian ship without warning?
Because they can.
Let's focus on staying alive. We'll worry about Mars later.
Probably the right attitude at the moment.
Yep.
Can't do anything about any of that stuff right now.
Got no record of a Razorback on these docks.
The special hangar where rich people keep their pleasure craft.
Ceres. Now there's a girl I'm not gonna forget anytime soon.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, a few rotations back, some dock jock was slobbering all over while she's prepping the ship out. We laid hands on her. God damn, she planted him in the deck. That girl had skills.
What ship was that?
Scopuli. Lucky old transport.
They're running out of juice.
Something will save them, but who is it? It might be characters that we have yet to meet, like we'll meet them for the first time by being the people who rescue this shuttle.
I don't know, with this show it's hard to tell. They might just kill them all off.
I mean, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what will happen.
Someone heard us? Yeah. Are they coming?
Maybe it's bad guys. Maybe they will, it'll be out of the frying pan into the fire situation.
Their luck has not looked up yet.
What? What is it? A ship. It's Mars.
Coming to finish the job.
And we just told him where we were.
Yeah. You're right.
Well, but I feel like maybe... I don't know. Is that the end? No. I feel like maybe the Martians will be good and pick them up, and it'll create more questions for like, okay, so why did this other Martian ship blow up the Canterbury?
Interesting.
Maybe. That's just a guess.
We'll see. Just carrying around a cactus.
Well, he was told to create his own view.
Yep.
Hey.
Ooh.
Fancy.
I feel like a woman working at an adult services place like that should be very nervous if a client comes in carrying a cactus.
Yeah. She seemed like she was all for it.
Right, but... I mean, we know he doesn't have bad intentions.
Yeah.
Okay, is this Tom Jane looking for some hookups here?
Golly, Miss Val. Sure can pick 'em.
No, he's looking through her old dating profiles.
Shipped out on the Scopuli. Just went dark right after takeoff. Vanished.
You think a rich girl like her would have had that birthmark fixed?
No. It was a birthmark her parents would have had it fixed. That's a scar.
On her chin, are they talking about?
She wanted it fixed.
Where do you say that?
Oh, it's a badge of defiance. Against everything she's supposed to be.
tell you that herself.
She did.
She's like, what the hell are you talking about?
We're the only ones who know what happened to the kids. We get on that ship and chances are we're never coming out.
What are you doing?
Buying us insurance.
My name is James Holden, speaking for the 5 survivors of the Canterbury. Our ship was destroyed answering a bogus SOS from a ship called the Scopuli.
We recovered a false beacon and identified it as Martian naval technology. It was a trap.
Are you
We're about to be taken aboard the MCR Don.
Alex, shut him down.
He's locked us out. He locked us out.
Speak for us.
Should I smoke him? Say the word.
Any such action would only confirm that the Canterbury was destroyed by Mars.
Dang.
Damn.
These massive spaceships are really cool. It's a little goofy looking.
It's not as elegant as a tractor beam.
No. But this is supposed to be, did they say 23rd century or 2300s?
I can't remember.
One or the other.
Yeah.
I think they said 23rd century, so the 2200s sometime.
That looks about right.
You are prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
All right.
Boy.
All right. Woo!
Yeah. Intense.
The Expanse, episode 2.
They are not having a good time.
No, it's space is not fun. This
No.
is something that I think I said in a previous take of the first episode that we didn't manage to have. But yeah, outer space seems like a bummer.
Yeah, it seems just like real dangerous and empty and yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
Everything is risky. God.
And trying to get yourself out of a pickle is virtually impossible, you know.
They did the best they could, and they just ended up in more of a pickle.
Yeah. And, well, let's try to recap. So we have our 3 storylines still. We didn't really add any new threads. We've got our guys on the shuttle, so we have Naomi, Amos, Alex, Jim, and it starts with an S or something? What is the medic's name? It's like Send or something like that?
Yeah, I can't remember.
It's not Send, I know that.
Names are not my strong suit.
Yeah. Many reactors have a notebook where they're writing down character names and major plot beats. We might want to consider doing that. But
I don't have that.
For now, we're just going to be just memory guys. So, yeah, but they were fixing their antenna, kicking it always works when in doubt.
2 of them almost died, running out of oxygen, but they managed to get that fixed.
Well, and I was saying, too, that, it's the worst situation imaginable. You're trapped in that little spacesuit, trapped in that little spaceship, out in the giant void of space, but I had neglected to consider the possibility of barfing in the spacesuit. And he showed me that there is one way to make that situation worse.
Yep.
So yeah, that
brutal.
was good and nasty. Have you ever thrown up in an inopportune place, Nate?
You know what? I'm glad to say I don't think so. Got car sick a couple times when I was a kid, but at least then I could leave the car, and I wasn't in a spacesuit in the car.
I have 2 stories like that. I don't know if they're too gross for a reaction. Maybe I can just say them briefly instead of telling whole stories.
Yeah, do it.
I once threw up while driving a car.
Oh, God.
Blasted onto the windshield. So that was dangerous and not fun.
Ugh.
And I also once was riding the carnival ride, the Zipper, with my sister, and she threw up. While if you're not familiar with the Zipper, you're in a cage that's flipping over and over while it's on a big conveyor belt that goes up and down. And so, yeah, that was a interesting zero-G liquid experience.
Oh, God.
Goes right in
that's
themes
terrible.
with the Expanse. Yeah, this is what you came to the reaction channel to see. Clearly,
Absolutely.
stories about this.
Okay, so
The Tom Jane storyline.
yeah,
Getting back to the Expanse.
Yeah, he's continuing to pursue his target. Snuck into her apartment. Managed to like get her computer on. That's cool.
He's
that
got his
used
voice spoofing technology. Yeah.
So he's got the unlocking thing and the voice spoofing thing on his broken cell phone. That was interesting. You got an idea of her character a little bit. She kind of seems like she doesn't like her parents very much.
No, she's you know, your
Rebellious.
stereotypical rebellious youth.
Yeah.
She's just out to find her own way and to change the corrupt world that she was born into, you know? And what about the and the Indian lady?
Oh yeah.
More interesting with her. I like the way that Belter terrorist committed suicide with the gravity, by avoiding the gravity measures. You know, that was crazy.
I like the idea. You know, I was wondering what they were gonna do for like the tank. They were gonna do some sort of like anti-gravity tank, but it's just a tank of water.
Right. Yeah, I also.
That, but
Yeah. I thought maybe too it was going to be some kind of a gas mixture or something like that that they were suspended in or something like that. But no, it's just not a very big tank of water. You know, it's like, have you seen Stranger Things? I can't remember.
I've seen a little bit of it, but not for a long time.
A small tank of water doesn't ring a bell for Stranger Things for you? Okay. We ought to watch that show on the React. Maybe down the road. Stay tuned. Catch up packets. Yeah. But I don't know. What else do we predict for the show? We got some more plot here. The Martian Congressional Republic has been introduced now.
Yeah, I kind of like your idea that maybe the Martians aren't quite as bad as we are visualizing them to be. Like maybe that's kind of the narrative that they felt like they needed to destroy the Cant for some reason.
Or maybe this is a rogue element within the Martian military or within the Martian power structure. You know, it's not like officially Mars that's doing this. It's people with access to Mars's equipment and stuff that are doing it.
Yeah. And they were asking about the stealth technology and stuff like that.
Which Earth doesn't have, I guess?
Yeah, I guess not. And that seems to be something that would totally disrupt the balance of whatever the weird Cold War that they're fighting. Is kind of like the nuke of this particular war.
Yeah, well, and it seems like the Cold War is maybe turning into a hot war, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's the beginning of what we're seeing.
That never ends well. It just never...
War?
It never gets better, yeah.
That's another bold stance here on this channel. War, it doesn't end well.
It's usually not good. It's not that productive, generally speaking.
Yeah. We got no more information about the weird blue energy ball on the scapulae.
That is my biggest interest so far.
The scapulae just got blown to bits, you know, at the beginning. So.
I was sort of hoping that they would stumble upon it and give us a little bit of information in the first episode when they were in there, but I'm just really curious what that's all about.
Yeah, well, presumably Miller's search for Julie will lead us to answers on that story because that's where she was. You know, she was the person we saw looking at that thing.
And where did she...
Oh no, our audio screwed up. We're having audio issues instead of video issues this time. It's okay. Hooray!
Yeah.
Okay, it's back.
Where was she though? Also on the ship, we never got any answers on that. Yeah, she's disappeared.
She got taken off. I mean, presumably that character is not gone or dead from the show, you know. So she must have escaped the scapulae somehow because we saw it be utterly destroyed at the beginning of this episode.
I would assume maybe picked up by Martians. Because,
the ones who were waiting there.
Yeah, and the ones who planted the distress beacon in the first place. So she didn't plant it. They did.
Right.
And now they have them prisoner. I am curious to see how that, because it feels like there's more there than just hostile Martians.
Right. Well, and the other thing, Julie was walking around the scapulae without a spacesuit on in the opening of the first episode, so the big hole they discovered in the side of the ship was put there after that, presumably by the Martians. So maybe we'll see a flashback as to exactly what unfolded there.
Yeah. Lots of little threads all slowly unraveling here. This is good.
And my prediction was wrong. Naomi did not tell the rest of the crew of the shuttle that Jim is the one that put in the distress signal. They all still assumed it was Jim's dead girlfriend, whose name is escaping me. It's not a normal name.
It's like Ada? Ade.
Something like that. Yeah, it's a short one.
I'm thinking that's probably going to be a Chekhov's gun. Come up later, late season, kind of.
Right when you've forgotten that that's something that could still be deployed, she'll drop that and it will cause, they'll bring that out. I'm sure. Yeah,
anything else? Any predictions beyond what we've already done?
No, I mean, I think we did some predicting already. I think that's that about covers it for the second episode of The Expanse. What was it called? We haven't been looking at any episode titles for any shows so far. We should do that. The Big Empty.
Is an appropriate name for this episode.
Makes me think of the Fallout New Vegas DLC, Old World Blues. Did you play that? It's terrible.
All right. Well, then I'll skip it
but
then.
The region that you're in that is called the Big MT. It's like M, it's like, I don't know what it stands for.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like this. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Tangent. Had to get one more tangent in there before the episode ended. Thanks for watching with us, everybody. I'm liking this show a lot so far. Excited to continue.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for coming to another episode of Catch Up Packets, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Bye now.